And we're going live. We are going live. Oh, welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna mess around in standard again. And mostly because I think it's an interesting environment. Just came out with a caves video just a couple days ago. We are looking at mono white tokens a little bit. We're looking at caves. I'm working on a couple of different brews that I think are interesting, as well as the deck I've been working on over the past day or so, which is going to be Tinker's Tokens. Yup, Tinker's Tokens. Tinker Tot. We're ready to make this bad boy work. Going in with the OT God. Deepest Foundations to Fairy Who Slows the Sunsets. A couple of Portal to Phyrexias, just because Treasure Map is a thing. Treasure Map is definitely a thing. Probably one of my favorite cards in Lost Caverns of Ixalan, by far. And then, of course, we have the double whammy of Clay-Fired Bricks, Tinker's Tote, which kind of match together to be a wedding announcement. So we're going to pretend that we have 8 copies of Wedding Announcement in this deck. It's a hope. And we're going to get into the arena and see how this bad boy does in ranked. I think it needs a couple more things for it to be a great deck, but I think it's a good deck as is. Needs a few more pieces. So we might as well get in there, get her done. Best of 3, of course. Sideboard. We're using sideboard for all of our control pieces, as per usual. Got a couple of counter spells in the starting 60, though. Because, hey, we got blue in the deck, so we have to have the counter spells. Is that too loud? Is the sound too loud on this? Audio. Let's pull her down just a little bit and let me know what you guys think. And I think I killed the game. What a lovely way to start it. What a lovely way to start. Well, we could close this window real quick. It's super easy to just pull her right back up. And here we go. Just a little countdown from 10. Got stuck on 1 for a second. Clay-Fired Bricks, Mentor, I've whenever I have Mentor in the opening hand, it's generally pretty good, pretty solid, so we're going to keep it. Got our blue, got our white, everything a growing boy needs. Drop the Adakar Waste. All right, black and red. Seen this deck quite a bit since rejoining Standard. I don't know what I think about it. It's fast. It certainly is fast. I'm not sure what I think about the Charming Scoundrel, to be completely honest. Yeah, sure, it gives you a little bit of ramp early on and this and that, but for a red card on 2 and a rare, there's so many better ones that we've seen. Well, I mean, he's down to 4 cards. Do we just counter this? Probably. Make him have it. Make him pay his treasure. He probably doesn't want to waste his treasure on that. Didn't think so. Cool. Snuck another card out of his hand. Kamano faces Kakazan. Fine. Blast Zone comes down. Here's a 2/2 for you. Should we present Monastery Mentor? It probably gets removed, but I think that's a chance I'm willing to take. Can't tell if we got any folks in the stream or not. How you all doing if you are there? Man, oh man. Red players being slow. Professional, professional face breaker. I actually think this card's pretty solid. No way to remove creatures in the first 60 cards, except for blast zones. We do have blast zones. We could pump that thing up if we feel threatened. Now, do we want to be aggressive or do we want to be nice and slow? Let's go nice and slow for now. Come down, grab some land out of our library. Gotta make this clear. Keep that wide open. Got some sacrifice fodder as well. You will die for the greater good. Either to kill the professional face breaker or perchance, we're gonna counter something. Kumano faces Kakazan, flips over. What do you got? What are you doing? Big score. Oh yeah, that's a counter. He is really stuck on lands. So I don't mind doing this at all. This also makes swinging awkward. Yeah, of course he still comes in with the face breaker. What exactly do you do? Whenever they deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure. Is that worth giving up the mentor? I think so. I think it is. Let's go ahead and block. Huh. Reach out with the wedding announcement, right? Or do we hold up Ejonjo here? Let's hold up. Let's hold back. I don't mind him going down to no cards in hand. Nixilis. Okay, that's a really bad card. I'm sure it's memey and cool, yeah, but it doesn't win games. We'll hold back. We'll take one. No big deal. How much you cost? 4. So we need more charge counters on Blast Zone for sure. Way more. Treasure map. Ooh, I do like me some treasure maps. We'll drop a treasure map. Throw the boys. Drop a wedding announcement. And I think we hold back here. We lose one of our little monks if we don't hold back. And we could always tap the treasure map, scry, do all the things a growing boy needs. It's gonna be good. See if we can get around the Obnixilis Captive Kingpin. So I was away from Standard for quite a while, and things have changed, especially if Obnixilis Captive Kingpin is being used in more than just a meme way. Go ahead and scry. We'll get this up to 4 eventually. Go ahead and put that on bottom. Restless Anchorage can come down. This is one of my favorite lands here. Or at least attacking lands. Lands that become creatures. Wards are hard. Another treasure map. I am wanting to keep that for sure. We're at 12. Could draw some cards here, but I think getting Blast Zone up and ready to kill the Obnixilis is probably smart. It's an instant. So here's what we'll do. We're going to pass. Create a 1/1. Go to the opponent's turn. We could cast Meeting of the Minds or one of these. Astushi. That's really, really good. Okay. Astushi is still fantastic. Comes on in. Correctly, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draws a couple cards. We do get a treasure map. We're going to have to take 5 here. We got things in the sideboard that could deal with this. And these both cost the same amount. So, maybe taking a little bit of advantage of that. Doing it like this. We get a Tinker's Toad. Any other situation, Tinker's Toad would be very good here. But I think in this situation it's... Oh, wait. Hello. Let's flip it. Flip it to win it. Oh, yeah. We want to draw that. We definitely want that. 1, 2. And then next turn we can use it. But if we do 1, 2, he has 4 counters on it. That's too much damage in the air. We don't gain life when we do this. So I think we lose this round. But right now I'm just curious. Right now we are just curious. Hey, how you doing? Codius? Gotta pronounce that one for me, my guy. So how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Huh. He's in the air, and that's the main problem we have. Let's go to the sideboard. Let's go to the sideboard, and let's deal with these flyers. Brilliant Restoration will not do it. Fateful Absence, that does the thing. That does the trick. Get these Essence Scatters in here. Disdainful Stroke. Looks like he loves things that cost 4, but he does have some cheaper stuff in here as well. Are we just literally just throwing a lot of counter spells in here? We might just be throwing a ton of counter spells in here, hoping for the best. Maybe Teferi goes down to 1 copy. It really has good synergies with Treasure Map, which is why Teferi, who slows the sunset, is in this deck. Meeting of the Minds, we could go down to 2 copies of that. Mondrak, one of my favorite cards. We'll go down one of these. Because he has a lot of creatures. That is another thing with Modern Standard. Tons of creatures. So we're going to have to get through them all. Mentor, especially with all of this stuff in here now, Mentor is going to be a lot better. Portal to Phyrexia, keeping that. We need to cut one more. I hate to cut the treasure maps, but he's pretty fast to act. So we are going to have to cut one of them. It's a shame. Still one of my favorite cards in Standard right now. And of course, we will play first. No lands. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, gotta be. Whoever shuffled this deck, whoever shuffled this, I'm firing them. They're done. It's a little bit better. Drop down. The God is so expensive. Maybe we're supposed to drop... Maybe we're supposed to drop the God here. We use Ijanjo, Seat of the Empire, and Adawara, Soaring City as interaction, so we're going to do that. Who monofaces Kakazan, totally 100% fine by me. Play that. What are you dropping? What are you dropping for 2? Nothing. Did we hold that up for nothing? Monastery Mentor could be good here, but we wouldn't be able to hold up Make Disappear at the same time, and that's the real danger. We're going to try it out. If we get 2 Monastery Mentors on the battlefield, that's pretty cool. First time we've seen removal from the opponent. We weren't sure if he was running it. He is. No! That's bad for us. That is very bad. It gives the opponent a little bit of card advantage. And I think it's going to force us to just kind of pass. We could drop this. Slow him down a little bit, but I need to kill that Gix. So we're going to aim for that Gix with the Jonjo, Seat of the Empire. See what we could get done. There's S2 Yep. Yep. That's the thing. No more cards for you. How about that? I think you've had enough. Wow. That's not going to help at all. Taking some damage. Monastery Mentor. I'm surprised he actually has room for his Sheoldred's Edicts in here. Really am. Gross. Oh, not a good way to start it. Not a good way to start at all. We are starting with a big OL. Love the deck, though. Gix, Atsushi, Etchings of Kumano. Good stuff. It's just at my expense. Therefore, I don't like it. We can stay alive, but it's not going to be good. It's not pretty. Heck no, we don't want to swing. I guess we could have. He's not blocking with Gix for sure. Definitely don't want to block with Gix. All will be one. Counter this. Make a monk. Easy trade with the Gix. He's going to swing with the Astushi, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're way far away from Portal. And Wedding Announcement does not get the job done. We can stay alive for next turn. Drop the Wedding Announcement. Swing with the Mentor. That would be interesting. Maybe we do, but I don't think so. We're going to hold him back for now. And we're going to be gaining life here. Not a good draw for us. Not a good deck for us to face. Are tokens good? That's the question that we're trying to answer. Go ahead and pop this. Gain a little bit of life. Portal of Phyrexia completely dead in the hand. So we gotta find our way around this a little bit. Maybe an all swing if things line up well. We gotta draw really amazing though. Tons of counter spells in the deck. We only found the one though. There's Ob Nixilis, Captive Kingpin, trying to set up the all will be one combination. I'm actually really surprised that people are still doing that. Let's see here. There's nothing we could do. We're gonna leave this round. You won, but not because of Ob Nixilis and all will be one. It's really hard to win that way. But he did. He did end up getting a win. Yeah, kind of a rough way to go down, but as said, we are trying to figure out if we could use tokens. I want to make this a video. I really, really do. But we got to make sure that is good first. I play test the crap out of things before I make videos. And what better day, what better way to do that than to spend time live streaming it? Maybe you guys see something I don't see. Maybe you guys know something I don't know. And it seems like it's hard to get into the Tinker Totes, the Clayfire Bricks, even though I think that they're fine cards. They're absolutely fine. Maybe we're making more room in this. And maybe we're going for a little bit more control. A little bit more. Changing equations, I still think are a nice sideboard piece. Not really a mainboard piece. Do we want counter spells? No, we want bounces, don't we? Go to blue. Go to blue. There we go. Fading Hope, I'm still a big fan of Fading Hope. I think it is a phenomenal card. It does a lot of stuff for us. Slows down the opponent, which is what we need with this deck. We also need ways to draw cards better. Like, what we have is fine. It's just not fast enough. So, combat research, not going to work. Considers not the right kind of deck for it. And it's not the right kind of deck for Academy Lore Master. Though I do like Academy Lore Master quite a bit. Iceberg, inverted iceberg. Maybe. You may tap or untap target artifact or creature whenever it attacks. That's too expensive, too small of a payoff. I don't like it. Jacob, put that in. Fairy Mastermind, though that's not the right kind of deck for it. Malcolm, however, maybe we can run some Malcolms, but that doesn't give us card advantage. The best one is, of course, Memory Deluge, but we want something a little bit faster than Memory Deluge, especially for what we're trying to do. Draw 3, discard a card. That's too slow. We need something fast that we could get out quick. Treasure Map is great, but it's not fast enough. Well, I mean, with Treasure Map, why not try out a couple of Considers? Almost call it Curate, but that's different. Maybe we are grabbing like 3 Considers, 4 Fading Hopes, 3 Make Disappears. Go down 1 Mandrake. Go down 1 Mandrake like this. Kind of run it like this. See how this bad boy does. Okay, let's do this stuff real quick so that we stop seeing that little red bar right there. Always gets a little bit weird. We do have a couple of hidden Brilliant Restorations in here, just in case. But from what I've seen, it's creature, 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 aggro, 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 aggro. That's what I've seen a lot in Standard lately. It's either aggro or domain. Those are really the 2 decks that are prominent. And we're trying to change that slowly over time. So it's going to take some playtesting. I've been playtesting this one for most of today and a little bit of Turkey Day yesterday. Trying to get Tinker's Toads to actually do some good for us. Run it again. See if this does a little bit better. So, anybody got any hints on tokens? What makes them good? What makes them pop? Are they good? Probably not. Otherwise, you'd see the YouTube filled up with tokens decks, and we haven't really seen that. This is nice. This is really nice in opening hand. But Mondrak and the Overtime God and Portal to Phyrexia, this is just really, really, really slow. But it's the first game of 3. I could justify keeping just about any bad hand. It's just too... Oh, that's worse. That's worse. Oh, well, that was fantastic. All right. Should have kept the first hand. Should have kept it. Wow. Way to lose. Man, oh man. Whoever's shuffling this deck, I want to teach them how to shuffle. Never have I ever. Well, yes, I have. Back when I didn't know how to make decks, that would happen to me. But once you know how to make decks, that should not happen. All right, we'll keep this. Drop the beach first. I've learned my lesson. We're not mulliganing this one. So this is really a best of 1 or best of 3 where we gave our opponent a handicap. So maybe just I needed to give the opponent a handicap. Just because it's me, it's CoffeeStout. We're going to rock and roll all over this board, right? Therefore, he needs a handicap in order to win. Okay. Haven't seen a lot of... No, I have seen a lot of you in the past day or two. Monastery Mentor. We're going to take some damage here. This is the one that can explorers a lot, right? Whenever a creature you control explores a land card, you put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tab. No, this just makes exploring good. Twisted Turns is the one that makes it explore and explore and explore. That's right. This is a neat deck. The Simic deck, I want to play it. That's coming down the line, but I've got to do Tokens first. Tokens was one of the first decks I ever made in Magic the Gathering. Way back in the day. One of the first things I ever did for it. So, I've got to pay my respects, and we've got to make it work. Got to. Okay, so we could Tinker's Tote here. That holds back this pretty nicely. Do we swing? Are we aggressive or are we defensive here? One turn of defense. One turn. Then we turn up the heat. There's an island. Passes. Here he comes. Makes a merfolk. Interesting. Let's consider. Grows the boys. Hopefully that was not what he expected. Nope, it wasn't. So we gave the first one to him. We took the second. Couple of disenchants. Let's throw them in here. See what we can do with them. And love you, treasure map, but you gotta go away. You're a little bit slow for current standard. Starting to realize that. I've been messing with so many decks with treasure map, and it's just so good when it's good, but so bad when it's bad. If that makes any sense. It's either all or nothing with that card. All or nothing. Fading Hope considers. Okay. Later on a portal. We don't have blue mana. Just not realize that. So, lovely stuff. We'll draw the blue. We'll draw the blue. You always draw what you need. This is Magic, baby. Always draw what you see. Man, oh man, every single time. First time, every time. You draw what you need. You draw what you need, you'll never lose a game. That's why, in real life, you're supposed to set your deck up before you go in and just pretend to shuffle. That's how the pros do it, baby. That's how the pros do it. Grabbing a plains. I feel like we're a little bit slow here. Too slow for what he's trying to do. But we do have these Fading Hopes to slow him down. We have a Consider. We have lands, but we need more blue land. Yeah, that's good. That is good. You're going to have to pick that sucker up next turn. That's just how that's going to work. That's good. That's good. Good stuff, man. I'm starting to really like this Merfolk deck. Would have been really nice to have a second blue here, but we don't. Get this running. I think we can. I think we can. Blast Zone. Okay. That's actually not fine. That's not fine at all. Could have picked it up with Fading Hope, but I need to get rid of his creatures. That's a second blue. Don't kill me on the tap. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So, how exactly does this work? If a creature you control would explore, instead scry 1. Right. Then, when a land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more, transform it The top 4 cards of your library reveal a creature from among them. Okay, so that's really good when it flips. And it flips whenever you have 7 or more lands. He's still a minute away from that. So how is he scrying? How is he exploring? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're going to pass. Got these fading hopes of slowing down. We could also consider if we don't feel like he's a threat right now. Essence Scatter in hand. Not good for our deck at all. Okay. Ah, these merfolks. That's where they're coming from whenever one or more merfolks become tapped. Got it. Nice card. Really nice card. Too bad this is a rare. I would love to draft with this. Oh my god. Deep Root Pilgrimage. Okay, buddy. Don't make me pull up Cookie Clicker. Don't make it happen. Negate. Fine. That's fine. Go down to 12. Blast Zone kills this. Of course. That's a weird card to have in a standard deck. Blast Zone. Could pop it now. Kill the merfolk. I don't really feel like that's super important right now. 1, 2, 3, and a tap. We could do this at any time. Doesn't say anything about sorcery speed, so we could literally do that at any time. Let's consider real quick. I want to do this on my turn. We already have a Make Disappear in hand, so we'll dump that off and then Tinker's Toad. Let's play it. Let's play it. We're still growing our mana every single turn. Pass. So Essence Scatter and a Mystery card. Mystery card is a land which gets him closer. Closer to flipping the Mycoid Maze, where he's going to basically get a bunch of creatures for free. That's what he's going to do. He doesn't really have a good swing here. His hand is dead. So if we just keep building mana up to Portal, I'm actually fine with that. Comes on in for those 2 suckers. Block, block. I don't know why he did that. I actually have no clue why he just swung. But hey, that's his prerogative. Whatever he feels like he has to do. Do we drop Seed of the Emperor here? I'm honestly thinking about blast zoning that sucker. Then he's top decking. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value equal to the number of charges on him. He has 1. Making sure I'm not doing this incorrectly. This should be right. Good stuff. Drop this. Swing for 1. Okay. This was supposed to be a tokens build, but it has become, well, literally, we have 1/1/1 human on the field. He has nothing. He can do nothing. We can do nothing. Here we are, staring down the barrel of Modern Standard, and that's a Make Disappear if I've ever seen one. Yep. Sure, buddy. Try it again. Try it again. Woo! Bye-bye. Goodbye. That's a dangerous card. Nisa, very dangerous, but so is Make Disappear. Perfect. So we didn't get the token there. We didn't get to go nuts with a bunch of tokens, but what we did do was show that this deck can win. That's good, but winning isn't good enough. We have to win with charm. We have to win and look good at the same time, right? You've got to get those brownie points. You've got to get those look good points. And we just won the game. We didn't show them a trick shot. Considers and Fading Hopes. I liked how this worked. We were actually able to use this stuff. So instead of having more expensive things, we just cheapened our deck a little bit. 2.9 average cost. I think that's fine. Let's try it again. We might have just got really unfortunate with our draws and our luck going into that one. So we're going to try it again. Probably need to add a little bit more on the draw side to this guy to make it really, really, really punch. Let's get another match in and see if it's actually consistent. Okay, clay-fired bricks I really like early on in the game. Later on in the game, it's a little bit less fancy. But this is what I'm talking about. This was the hand that we wanted. See, when people are making videos, this would be the only one that made it. The last match wouldn't have made it. You guys got to see that for free. We're going to start with the clay-fired bricks. I mean, whatever he does on turn 2, so be it. We won't be able to make it disappear. Hopefully it's not big. Hopefully it's not like a Thalia or something. Makes all of our stuff too expensive to do, and he actually does nothing. So, do we do nothing on turn 3 and hope to counter something neat? Or do we just start building? Let's start building. Do it live, man. Do it for fun. The fun way is always the correct way to play Magic. Nothing. Still nothing. We didn't get land per turn, so clay-fired bricks. Grabbing planes. Playing planes. Swing for 1. Pass a turn. Okay. Looking good. Our opponent has still done nothing. Are you just turn 4 Mondrak? Is that what your goal is? It's not a very smart goal. There's turn 4 planes. What else do you have? We have a make disappear for you. Nothing. Interesting. We miss our mana, though. Because of our hand, let's swing with both. Drop the treasure map. Pass. He's got to do something, right? He's got to do something. So far, it's just been solitaire, and we have a lot of pieces. We got some pawns on the front line, and okay, at the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more creatures, draw a card. Yeah, that's a lot of words to read, so we're going to counter that. And there's a scoop. Here it is. Scoopy scoop. Nope. Usually they scoop whenever they wait for 4 turns. Don't do anything, then you counter the one thing they do. We got 4. This is 5. 3, and then we hold up counter. Or 3. Let's do 3 and hold up counter. So swing. Drop the tote. Drop the tote. Do it like this. Now we have make disappear up, and we could even tap the treasure map. Or sack the Tinker's Tote. Unearth. Well, he's back on the battlefield. Why are you doing this? I mean, he could swing in for 4, but who cares? No. No. We're not doing this, buddy. We're not doing that. You should not have played the Platoon Dispenser first. Yeah, go ahead. There's 4. Yep, don't know why he did that, but he did. That was the choice that he's going to have to live with now for the rest of his life. That's the kind of move that would keep me up late at night. Why did I do that first? All right. play Fired Bricks, grabbing the last plains, playing the last plains, and let's wedding announcement here. Bam, bada boom, bada bang, bada boom. See, now this is what I call video worthy. This one would make a video for me. But I'm here with you, so cannot be making a video out of this one. That's fine. Sure, I mean, that means you just died. Yep, that doesn't get cast. This does. Yep. Okay. Good game, opponent. Good game. Disdainful Stroke might be good for this deck. I can see it being very, 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 very helpful. Portal 2 Phyrexia, I think, can go away altogether in this one. Not really seeing much of a need to use it. Man, oh man, was it just me or was this deck just weird? Yeah, like what did you even do? A dispenser, a platoon dispenser, and a Camille the Inner Sun. Now this card, I like this card. Spells you control can't be countered, and at the beginning of your end step you discover 5. I really do like this card, but really weirdly played. Maybe, just maybe, he just didn't have anything else he could do. Man, oh man. I do want to thank everybody for stumbling across the live stream. YouTube doesn't do a great job promoting these from what I understand. But I do appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for finding it. Perusing YouTube for Magic the Gathering content. Just another one of those guys who is a little bit obsessed with the game. That's me. That's why the channel exists. Well, we won the first game. This hand is weird, but having a Mondrak in the opening hand and 4 mana, so we know that we're going to be able to play it on curve, seems like a keep to me. And I'm going to get punished for that. Very heavily, or I should get punished. But this guy didn't do anything for the first 4 turns last time. And it looks like he's following suit. Okay. Maybe we don't get punished. Don't have Disdainful Stroke up, but nothing he's going to play has mana value 4 or greater yet. There's a third Plains. What else? What else, opponent? Daynata. Okay, so it looks like he's still not doing anything. Now, he didn't do anything till like turn 4, turn 5 last time. Now, we do have Disdainful Stroke open, and we could also scry with the treasure map. Again, gotta keep saying it. I love this card. Absolutely love it. Just right on my alley of cards I like. Kind of value over time. That's a good one. We'll keep it. Getting the cards that you want into your hand when you want them. It's great. Thinking about holding back. Because this is about the time he started doing things in the last game. So we're not really playing Magic against just anybody. We're playing against PTG 106, who likes to play things on turn 5. So we're going to play as if we're playing against him. There's a mana, 5th one. All right, my guy. Let's get her done. He's got something. He has to have something. I've been trying to teach a kid how to play Magic, and he always holds all of his cards and plays his bomb first on like turn 8. And it's like, you're not supposed to do it like that, my guy. You know, maybe he's in the same boat. I gotta wait for my bomb. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Oh yeah, baby. Monastery Mentor. I almost said Swift Spear. That's a different color. Well, we got the Mentor out. Disdainful Stroke. Give me something to stroke. I can't stroke that. That is weird, though. Weird. Fading Hope. We'll get a monk. Consider we'll put it on top. Just because it's super cheap. That's such a weird card to play in a standard deck. Huh. Did somebody make a video? Is there like a meme deck video out there right now that people are trying to mimic? Or is this guy just a special kind of breed? Or maybe a new player. He could be a new player. Okay. Flip it. Missed again, man. What is he doing? What is he doing? All right, drop the Mentor back down. Tinker's Toad? Or do we hold up the Disdainful Stroke? 3, 4, 5. We would still have enough for a counter if we really needed a counter. So I think we Wedding Announcement. Create the dudes. Swing for 2. He's got something in his hand to interact. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I guess we don't mind that at all. I mean, he killed a 1/1 monk. He's playing in platinum, so... Maybe I'm just missing something. Maybe he's metagaming me, and I don't know what the hell he's doing. That's very possible. That is very possible. Ossification, good. Gets the Swift Spear, or the Mentor away. Again, wrong monastery. Before you do that, nah, it's not worth it. Just take it. It took you, what, 3 or 4 cards to kill one of my things? I'll take it. Still have the Disdainful Stroke up and ready to roll. Treasure Coves can start drawing cards off of these treasures because we have plenty of lands. I mean, I don't think we're going to need Portal to Phyrexia or anything like that in this particular match. We get a rope. The ever faithful rope. The thing that makes me want to play Cookie Clicker while also playing Magic the Gathering. 'Tis fine, don't mind the ropes. Do this. Do this. Do this. I played everything on the opening there just so I could get +1 more damage off. Got a pretty wide board. And of course, we could always Disdainful Stroke if he tries to board wipe me. So we're still looking good here. Please play a board wipe. It'll make me look really good to these 7 people. All right, well, that is not going to make me look good at all. Ossification, nice job. On the Mondrak. Well, I guess we got to lose the Mondrak. We did get 4 tokens off of it. And there's Ellie. There we go. We finally found the target. Opponent has finally done a thing, and it did not go very well for him. Treasure map again. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. Drop the treasure map. Get the month +1/+1. And we're swinging. We need cards. He's down to 10. And we're definitely doing this, but we will do it the smart way. We'll do it on his turn. And another treasure map. That is absolutely incredible. That is good. Opponent now has his inner sun out. Sack the treasure. Another disdainful stroke. He's going to discover 5 here. Light the way. Okay. Return target permanent you control to its owner's hand, or do nothing. He puts it to his hand and he scoops. Don't know what he was doing. Does anybody know what the heck that was? Where's the question mark? Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what he was playing. Maybe he's trying some brews. Whatever one you want for meta deck, that ain't it. That ain't it. Well, this went a little bit splashier, so we'll just keep on rolling with it. Again, this is probably going to be a video once I could find a way to really propagate the board, really make it big. This is the 3rd match I played with this particular build. Been working on it today, earlier on, in the brew house. And we'll play first. Awesome. Ew. Gross, gross, gross. 1 mana hands. Oh, oh man. Is this a keep? Is this a keep? Wow. Just let that soak in for just a moment. Oh, that's disgusting. Well, we're gonna mulligan that. Oh man. And we still get kind of burnt on it. Oh my god. Alright, well, first match probably not gonna go as planned. Holy crap. Do it like this. Arena is showing that we're going to definitely be drawing lands in this one, so okay, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs it is. Oh boy. 2 tap lands, one after another. Opponent loves the emojis. Look at that. It's all of them. Terramorphic Expanse. That means that we're not as far behind as we could have been. That's good. We could drop this treasure map. We get land for turn. Clearfire Brick still on the horizon. Yep, let's do it like that. Now we get to scry with the treasure map. That's a little bit better than just grabbing a plains right now. Because we need to draw with the treasure map because we are way behind and this card is very dangerous for us. We're going to have to chump it. We're going to have to chump it. Consider. Put it on bottom. Not a land. Mondrak is also not a land. Alright, we don't get land for this turn. We play the Tinker's Toad. And we pass. Now we got 2 turns of blocking Lisa. There's one. Don't really have a way to kill it either. Oh my word. Hello. Well, let's go find a land. Okay. And now we pass again. We could at least do some things to try to get to something good. That's really good. But remember, we had to mull twice. First hand had 1 mana in it. Second hand had 7 out of 7 cards as mana. So I don't expect very much out of this first game. Just kind of see what the opponent's doing, as well as... We're going to scry to bottom. We're about to get treasures off of the treasure map. So we really can't expect a whole lot out of this first match just because we were given a whole lot of nothing. Wait. Mondrak. Yeah. Mondrak. Treasure map. 6 treasures. Bottom. We're done with land. we have enough of it. This is good. Because we get sack of land and 2 of these treasures and protect Mondrak. We could also just Fading Hope. We got some things we could do. We're in good shape. Give it Indestructible. There's a mountain. We don't want to see removal. We want to see a swing. There it is. Make sure I don't do this incorrectly. Fading Hope, that. Autopay. Treasure map is good. Make him indestructible. Autopay. Do this one. And I guess one more treasure. Then block. Yep, just like that. Just like that. We've dealt with the Glisa. We shouldn't have been able to deal with Glisa, but kind of a misplay from the opponent. Return target non-battle permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. Maybe not. Maybe he was just trying to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are about to go ham. And the chat's up to 10. Hello, everybody. How's it going? How is it going? Could flip the clay-fired bricks. But we do want to get the OT god out first. The deepest foundation. I think we got some time to get it out. That's kind of cool. We're going to be able to get him out. Mondrak already has Indestructible. So no worries there. No worries. Coming out with Contaminator. Fine. He can't really do anything to us. What are you doing? You're swinging again. He's indestructible, my guy. All right, well, we'll block. You're going to grow in and maybe do some damage and then sacrifice something from me? No, you're just going to let him die again. Like, that trick you did before was fine, but... I mean, why just keep doing that trick? We've already seen it. We saw that you were good at it. Now it's time to flip the clay-fired bricks. And we're going to be creating so many tokens. Yep, okay. So whenever we flip this, we get to create 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12. So we should come out with 12 tokens. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm impatient. Yep, get rid of that. Submit. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yep, math was right. Whew, I should have been a mathematician. Okay. I think we're swinging in. There's no reason really not to. We have 12 2/2s, and I doubt he's running board wipes. Just the 1 block. Okay. You suit yourself. You suit yourself. You want to keep your 4/4 alive? Fantastic. Mondrak and the OT gods just met for each other. Aw, that's sad. Okay, well, we still got the 12 tokens, though. And we just flip it into Temple of Civilization. We're going to flip it again next turn. 3 damage to each creature. Oh, no. Okay, okay. So he's going to wipe the field. Yeah. Really nice. Really nicely done. Real lucky. I'm going to call it luck. It might have been skill, but I'm going to call it luck. I did not expect a board wipe from him. But, alas, he has it. Another Mondrak. Not what we wanted to see. That's 4. That's 3. Not good. Not good at all. Now, we're going to draw a card here. Sack a treasure. Draw a card. It's an Anchorage. That could actually finish off the opponent. We have another one over here, but we haven't had time to cast it. Do the Monastery Mentor. Do Treasure Map. Make some monks. I think we're passing turn. Yeah. He doesn't have a good swing still. So, we sit back, we relax, and we watch Elesh Norn come onto the field. Haven't seen this forever. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Permanents entering the battlefield that don't cause abilities of permanents your opponent's control. Whoa. Yeah. So, creatures entering the field do not cause abilities to trigger. I think that counts for Mondrak as well. So that means that Elesh Norn has to go away. We were so close. Alright, activate this. Bottom. I think it's time to start swinging in with Anchorage. I think that's where we are. Jonjo. Scry. Consider. Nope, not gonna be good. Not good enough. Draw a card. Tinker's Tote. Let's test this. This probably does not proc from this. But we do need a board anyway. I guess it does. No, we didn't get our 1/1s. Okay, so it does kind of shut it all off. Let's pretend that we're not smart. Swing. Maybe he blocks with the Elesh Norn? No. Couldn't get that lucky, huh? Couldn't blame me for trying. Invasion again. 4 damage to another target, battle, or opponent, and 1 damage to up to 1 creature. Okay. We take 4. He gets a Proist trigger. Mentor goes away. That's fine. That's fine. Down to 2. I don't need my life total anyway. On the way out, we're going to kill this Elesh Norn just out of spite. But now we know what the opponent's up to. It's good. It certainly is good. Oh yeah, I'm going to kill that. This is just... Oh wait, can we say alive? I'm going to try to stay alive. Huh. Because we could technically stay alive here. No, we can't because of this. Okay, let's move on to round number 2. Man, I thought we could stay alive. I didn't see that Contaminator right there. That was swinging in as well. Fateful Absence. Yep, you're going to have to come in. You're going to have to kill The Elish Norn. What an annoying little card. Definitely want the Portal to Phyrexia's here because he's got some good stuff in his deck. Man, oh man. It's almost as if he thought about his deck before he just started playing it. Definitely want that stuff. Definitely want this stuff. We got to cut 3. Make Disappear is probably still pretty good. Essence Scatter, I think, is pretty solid as well. We definitely want the treasure maps. It's the best way that we could draw cards. Mintwork, cut one of those. Cut one of the Deepest Foundations. Make our deck a little bit cheaper. Cut a Consider, because there were times where we just did not want the Consider in this one. And 2 more cuts. A Make Disappear. He really relies heavily on creatures. Has some battles too, likes to flip them. We could use that to our advantage. Cutting one of these 2. All right. Round 2. Oh boy has first win. Came out with some surprising stuff. We're going to play first. Absence in hand. Fading Hope in hand. Wedding Announcement in hand. A lot of things a growing boy needs. Pass a turn. Get the anchorage down, ready to roll. Ugh. I guess Tapland ain't going to hurt us here. Tapland won't hurt. I want to keep the Otawara and Ijanjo in hand as long as humanly possible, and now we're going to have to play them. Ijanjo probably being the weakest of it. Play the Wedding Announcement. 2 Fateful Absences. Man, oh man, oh man. What do you got? Invasion of Tarkir. Fine. You kill a 1/1. Now we have to play out the Otawara. Swinging in. This allows us to explore. So I don't see it as very bad at all. Get a 1/1. Get a map token. Map tokens are great. I like them. Fight rigging. No creatures on the field. 2 Fateful Absences in hand. 2 Fading Hopes in hand. We could really slow him down with just that. Mondrake can come down, though it's in danger when we play it. That's fine. Might as well go head first into the eyes of the tiger. Swing. Mondrak. Makes 2 1/1s. Pass the turn. Okay. We gotta beat him down before we run out of Fateful Absences and Fading Hopes. That's the whole key to winning this matchup. That's fine. We knew it was gonna happen, or we basically knew. Kind of did some foreshadowing there. Well, power it up. Pop the map token. We'll get him for a decent amount of damage here. Oh yeah, baby. We want that on top. Come on in, baby. Do the business. Down to 7. And the invasion wipes my field, but that's okay because I have another wedding announcement. I've come to announce a wedding. Somebody is getting married. Fateful Absence up. Fading Hope is up. Opponent sits back, ponders. Roko. Good one. We don't want to return that to his hand. What do you get? Karina Spell Spear. Okay. Do I want to do anything yet? Probably not. That's fine. Pop the clue. Draws an island. Well, that's pretty rough. This is 3. Yep, we want to swing. We'll still have the 2 available. It's 4. Makes a map. I love those little map tokens. He has to win this next turn. And we got 2 2/2s on the field. A 3. We're facing off against a 3-1 and a 3-3. 3-3 with trample and prowess. You can flip it into prowess. Double prowess. 4 damage to another target battle or opponent and 1 damage to a target creature. Fine. That's fine. That is not any of my concern at all. It literally does nothing at this point. Fine. Yep, fine. 7 is a magic number, right? Yep, 7. You sure? You sure you want to do that? Why don't you try that again next turn? I know you spent a lot of time building that up, but I'm busy right now. There it is. Just return it again. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Just return it again. Yeah, good game. You gotta do it the funny way. You gotta do it the funny way. So I think this worked out much better. Fading Hope. This deck was missing a Fading Hope. Creatures are just so good right now in Standard. They're, perfect. So just trying to play tokens makes you really have to play with some awkward hands. You know, you have to have the Fading Hopes in it. You have to have so much removal in order to just make tokens work. Treasure Map in opening hand. Clayfire Bricks in opening hand. Consider Fading Hope. Alright, we could keep it. At least we could start to build up our mana base a little bit. We don't have a blue mana though, so that, you know what? I stand corrected. I stand corrected, and in all the best ways. Let's consider. That's interesting. Do we want to draw? I think we dump this. Get a land. And Tinker's Toad. Let's get the treasure map rolling. That's easy to pick up with Fading Hope. Sitting pretty good. Invasion of Dominaria. Alright. 4 life, draws a card, and he's hoping to flip that sucker pretty quickly, huh? It's cute. Do this. I think we're going to do it like this. Let's get more mana out of the library. Let's just keep digging. Thinning our deck out little by little. Got the island up still. Thank you, Shuffler, for not killing me. Gross. Oh, what does this do? Flying Vigilance. Nah, I don't care about that. I don't care. Yeah, sure. You're good. You're good, my man. Sarah the Faithkeeper enters the battlefield, and it took so much work. I'm going to let you hit it. I mean, if you're going to focus over there, Go to my turn. Second treasure map. Play it. Pass. We're gonna probably flicker this Sarah Faithkeeper. I don't like the position we're in right now, but I don't necessarily hate it. He goes for face. That is different then. Let's return that. Go ahead and pick it up. Wedding announcement on top. Perfect. And treasure map because we are going to be digging. We don't have mana to do anything else from our hand. Fateful Absence, unable to be played. So he's open to play whatever. Spell Spear. Blast Zone. That's 3, that's 2. Start off with the wedding announcement. Yeah. Do the wedding announcement, get it cooking. Then pass the turn. Get some 1/1s going. We got the Tinker's Toad. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I thought he was casting it. For some reason, I thought it was his turn and he has 7 mana. He's nowhere even close, so we are still safe. Now, his colors do have a little bit of trouble with card advantage, so we're hoping to take advantage of that. Opponent plays Invasion to Ikoria. Search your library or graveyard for a non-human creature with mana value X or less. Put it onto the battlefield. Never mind about the card advantage thing. He's doing just fine. 2. He goes for 2. For another Spell Spear. Really liking the Spell Spears. Interesting. Not quite sure what this guy's doing. Swings in, swings in, swings in. Really wants to flip this. Turns into a 4/4. If a non-creature source would deal combat damage to a creature, battle, or opponent, it deals that much +2 instead. Do I care? Non-combat damage. Huh. Gotta think about this one. We're gonna try to wipe out his field. Let's kill this. And since he's just going after this battle, for the rest of it, we know block. He'll flip it. It's a 4/4. But he's got, what, 3 cards in hand? Oh, that is interesting. That is certainly interesting. We get chump blockers. And then we can start scrying with this stuff. And I really want to get the Portal to Phyrexia down. Battle stack, huh? Weird. Weird stuff. A pause for thought. Pops blue, okay. He's really low on mana. That's good. We like to see low on mana. All swing. 2 mana available. Come up here, block the 1. Tinker's Toad can be sacked. Don't think he's doing anything else, right? Go down to 12. Do this. Consider bottom. Yeah, do this for now. Treasure map for planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What that's 4, 5, 6. We can't quite do it this turn, right? Well, we can get our treasures. We can get our treasures rolling. Do this one. Man. So I think we're ahead here. It's hard to tell sometimes, but I think we're ahead. We can even scry and then sack. We could flip our wedding announcement this turn. Okay, what do you do about my board state? You've got to do something about this. Transforms it. Okay, fine. It's a 3/3 with Proas, Ward 2, Trample. But you've only got 1 mana available. I think you were probably supposed to not do that. Totally fine by me. Make disappear, of course, putting it on top. Tinker's Tot. We don't want to do that. It tapped the wrong land for us. Do we just portal here? It's always just about the funny way of doing things, right? Portal. One-sided board wipe, sir. What say thou? You know what the beauty of this is I can still hold up Make Disappear by tapping the treasure map. It's a lot of damage. I lost a 2/2, but I think we'll make it. We will decide whether or not to do the treasure map thing, depending on what he casts. He finally found a land. That costs 4. We're going to do it. Auto pay. Tinker's Toad, definitely on top. Make some treasures. Counter. Auto pay with treasures. Man. Treasures are so good with white blue. This is great. Another win for the treasure map. Man, oh man. Oh, 5 damage on it. Yep, sure. You go for it, buddy. You're still going after these invasions, and I love it. Rawr. We get your stuff now. Not only do we get our stuff, but we also get yours. Can we find a more funny way to win? No, we draw a land. All right. Swing. Down to 3. Tinker's Toad. Now, he can wipe my field. He can do it. So we're probably playing right into a board wipe. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Where are you, buddy? We get the fateful rope. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna turn that off. Try to make me play an ad. So, turn that off real quick. Let me know if that, like, happens, because I tried to turn it off just now. Yeah. You could do that. He doesn't have the board wipe. That's good. That is good. Ooh. We get a clue. Should we pop the clue? I'm not sure why he's still here. What are you going to do? Swing for 7? Well, congratulations. We'll gain 3 life, and then pop a clue. Okay. Gain 3. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, you're fine, man. Yeah, come on in. You wanted to get one last hit off just for, you know, just for your own morale. I get it. I do get it. I do the same thing. Oh, I can sneak one more attack off, and then I'm going to scoop. Or I'm going to show him this fantastic card, and then I'm going to scoop. I do it all the time. So this deck's been pretty stinking consistent now. All it took was adding, you know, what did we add? Fading Hope and one other. We had a Fading Hope and Consider. Made the deck cheaper and runs like a dream now. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say. We're going to do a few more. Man, oh man. This deck, once it gets rolling, is really fun. Ugh. But it loves to do that to me. Well, it's doing it again. But if we draw an untapped land, we can Clayfire Bricks and start to get land out of our library. Consider, like, all these things are good. I like all of them. Let's drop the Consider down. Encourage. Hopefully draw an untapped land. That is the dream. It is not to be. Okay, we put a deserted beach down. Tap. Pardon me. So, funny thing, the kid gave me this terrible cough that's been going on for over a month now. And we get an inverted iceberg. Okay, good stuff. All of it, everything is from Lost Caverns. Well, we have a lot of stuff from Lost Caverns as well, so I can't really say that he's overplaying it, because we're doing kind of the same thing. Let's see, Lost Caverns, Lost Caverns, Lost Caverns. We've got most of our hand from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. The glyph. Ugh. Okay, that's smart. I like that. I like that a lot. So I play a treasure map, and thankfully it's not trying to kill us. Now we could Fading Hope on that iceberg. No, probably on the Zoetic Glyph. But we wait till he declares attackers. Okay, Thousand Mood Smithy. Is this a 1? Enters the battlefield. This is the. Oh no, the card is actually pretty good. The card's actually pretty good. Not a meme win. For shame. Okay, keep it. Gets a Discover. Gets a Enigma Jewel. Comes in tapped. And then he could literally just ramp with it. Okay. Fair enough. Ramping is good. So Clayfire Bricks. Grabbing planes. Playing planes. Playing Mentor. Okay. Opponent. The speed at which you have to play cards in Modern Standard is getting to the point where it's almost as fast as Historic in some ways, but there's so many good artifacts and enchantments and good, strong, small creatures that it just tends to happen in today's standard environment. It is absolutely insane. Like, look at our boards in a standard match. Whew, baby. 7. Oh, man. It's a little late for Historic to be doing things that, you know, do 7 damage, but overall, standard is pretty big. Wedding announcement. Pass. We make a 1/1. Don't think there's any shot for us in this one. But this is CoffeeStout. Generally, we lose game 1. Or I have been since I've gone back to Standard trying to figure it all out. Standard's very, very, very different than whenever I stopped playing Standard about 6 months ago. 'Tis fine. We will learn. And I think I got a good one here. It's so far given us a ring. Yeah? Though this deck seems to be more up my alley. Yeah, it's Azorius Artifacts. So maybe working on a standard Azorius Artifacts deck. Okay, that's big. Bada boom, bada bang. Guess we're just chumping here and passing back to us. Hopefully we don't die. Block. Treasure map. Bottom. Okay, that's interesting. Mondrak. Pass. We got blockers for a minute, but I don't think we're going to be able to hold out for very long. Okay. Yep, tap too many lands. That's what happened. I guess we're gonna have to sack this and this. Late game, very, very good. But we need to stay alive for right now. Julius, last 6 months, I had great art. Yes. Oh, man. I absolutely love Lost Caverns art. It's wonderful. Like this set and the last set, but they were really callbacks to previous sets, and the art is just perfect. I wish it would just go back to like the older style of art in general. Like if you look at older and older Magic cards, the art is just phenomenal. And I mean, like, this is good and all. This is pretty cool. I like it. But, I mean, this looks better. I 100% agree. The older art style is just phenomenal. And the colors are great. In Lost Caverns of Ixalan especially, the colors are fantastic. I've really enjoyed it. It makes me want to kind of wail out and buy some of the art. I know that's kind of against some of the things I have said in videos, but it makes me want to wail out and buy some art. Ooh. Man, oh man, they love to do that to me, don't they? Hi, would you like to have no land? Why no, I would not. I would love to have land. We'll drop that. Clayfire Bricks works as land. Each one of these is kind of half a land. Does that pay for it? I played Standard Brawl instead of Historic Brawl because of that. No kidding. So so the artwork of Lost Caverns of Ixalan and the last set that actually made you want to just go back and play some Brawl. The Standard Brawl. That's interesting. It's cool art. I hope they stick with it. I really, really do. This deck is just so fast. I think the quality of card is getting better too. For a while, there were just a lot of cards that were unusable in any format except for Standard. And I think that now the quality of card is higher. So there's more of a chance of things getting played in other formats. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, in general, Magic the Gathering is a card game, right? So if you don't have good art on your card game, it's going to die because otherwise it's just words on a piece of cardboard. But with good art, you're going to sell a lot more cards because it's really just a game about art. What can an artist put together? How good these cards look. At least in my opinion. Without good art, Magic the Gathering is not a thing. Yep, deeper deck building and Brawl. I agree. I like running 4 copies of things, though. I'm a little greedy. No, but I 100% agree. Usually playing with friends and stuff like that, Commander, I mean, 60 good cards that work well together, and then you literally just, ooh, I gotta counter that. Yeah, we're gonna counter that. Yeah, 60 good cards and then 40 lands, and you're good to go. And you don't have to spend obnoxious amounts of money on 4 deserted beaches. Okay, we're getting to a Portal of Phyrexia. That's kind of cool, right? Let's start tapping this dude, trying to get there. Mentor. I'll keep Mentor. Next turn we flip this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 6, 7, 8, but we have to tap 1. So 7. Okay. And opponent and you have a little bit more life. So you have a little bit more give and take. Tit for tat, if you would. Yes, absolutely. 100% agree. Good and bad art is the difference between fun and a chore. 100% agree. I wish that they would, like, write books like they used to. Wizards was known for writing books about their world, and I loved that so much. But I get it with budget constraints and stuff like that. It's good stuff. And a Monastery Mentor. We got a Tinker's Tote on top. Clayfire Bricks, which can flip soon. Portal to Phyrexia, which can deal with these 1/1s. And neither of us have creatures, right? Who needs creatures? What are creatures anyway? Yeah, they used to write books. They were pretty good. I had friends that read them a lot more than I did, but I'd pick one up on occasion. They actually still have the story like online that you could find. I can't quite remember how to find it, but it is there. Good stuff. All right. Spring-loaded saw blades. He is much more artifacty than I am, even though I consider myself the man of artifacts. Yeah, it's good stuff. You should check it out. Like, you could just like go to Amazon and Google Magic the Gathering book, and it'll come up. They used to release one with every single set. Great taste, great flavor. Okay, another clay-fired bricks. Can't do this yet. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That could come in and do some damage. Whenever this becomes an art... okay, so it's just you either tap 2 of these or crew with 1. Well, he's definitely going to crew with 1. That's not as dangerous as I thought. Maybe just playing it for the flavor. We'll drop the overtime god right here. Deepest foundation and pass. Hopefully he does not run any more removal besides artifacts. Now he could have the, oh, what do you call it? The one where you can exile target creature if you sack a creature. That one. Is Standard greedy? In what way? Looks like a brawl game at the site. No, Standard is big right now. It's insane. But you got 2.5 years now inside of Standard, and that's kind of why. They're like, oh, we'll just go Standard 3 years. Wow, you did a thing. You did a thing. And it's a big Standard right now, a really big Standard. It almost looks like Brawl all the time. But it can't be Brawl, you see, because I have 2 deserted beaches and 2 clear-fire bricks. But it's pretty crazy. It is an insane world. Like, I'm going to do this just because Standard allows for this now. Uh-oh. I thought I had an artifact in the graveyard, but I do not. I'll have to get rid of one of those. I'm going to create a lot of things. Bam! 6 2/2s. Standard, baby. Standard. Okay. Pops the stove. That's how I like it. Absolutely. I actually am starting to wonder whether some Standard decks could do well in Historic. Not great, just well. Like, Standard is insane right now. Lost Caverns of Ixalan is an insane set. If you had told me a couple years back that this would be the Standard environment where you would have this kind of a field, I wouldn't have believed it. Well, we got the portal out, but there's nothing in any of the graveyard that we could get, but the overtime god was enough. Now, what do we need to remove from the opponent? Well, I would say that Disenchants would be great in here. Drop a treasure map. Drop... what else? Maybe... no, not Fading Hope. Fading Hope is going to be really good. Drop a Consider. Definitely don't need Essence Scatters for this guy. Man, I think that we are pretty solid the way we are. Next game, Mono Red. Yeah. And absolutely best of 3. I play a lot of best of 3. What's your opinion on Pauper? Love Pauper. Love Pauper. I actually am trying to convince a bunch of friends to do a thing, and I want to do it for the channel. I really do. But you could buy 4,000 bad Magic cards for $40 online. You know, and I want to get these guys together, and I want to draft with them and do the cameras and all that stuff, just like the professor, right? I think it'd be hilarious to just play bad Magic cards. It's like, here's a 1/2 for 4 because it's all I found in the draft. You know? How fun would that be? I think it would be fantastic. I just gotta convince people to do it with me. That's all. I prefer Artisan, but Pauper is more popular. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Game Store's play... The Game Store down the road, they do both Pauper and Artisan. Depending on the day, depending on the night. It's a very casual place. It's very nice. Like, I've gone in and, like, told people how to beat me in drafts. You know? Just because, like, no, you don't want to do that, kid. Got some younger folks there. Good kids. Smart kids. I've seen what you do with that. You don't get it. Gnome can't attack. Get this rolling. Got an Otawara. Yeah, but a lot of the times, if I'm not playing on here, I draft at the local store. I don't typically buy packs. I'll buy singles. And, you know, Pauper is great if you have draft chaff laying all over the place. And I do. It's all over. Sometimes I don't even put them in sleeves. Counterspell equals cheating. I disagree, sir. My whole playstyle would be ruined if that were true. Just absolutely obliterate my whole playstyle. Counterspell equals only way I could win. See, now, if I had a counterspell right now, it would be fantastic. See? And now... No, I have to lose all of my creatures. But we do have 2 Tinker's Totes in hand. Gross. Yeah, gains a life, draws a card. I actually like this card. I think Market Gnome is good. Pass, no blocks, pass. And let's go ahead and gain some life. You've done nothing to me, sir. Do we be greedy? Should we be greedy? 3, 4, 5. You only get 5 on the field. Mentor is the greedy play, and I think I'm going to be greedy. He's already done his board wipe. Poor children at your LGS. Well... You know what? You let them win sometimes, right? Or you know, guide them. Well, it depends on what it is. If it's something that, you know, there's not high stakes, you just kind of let them do their thing. But every once in a while, like, if it's an important match, it's like, I'm sorry, now I have to kill you. Well, it's okay. Good kid. Good kid. Was able to pick up on magic. So that's always a sign that you're a pretty smart kid. I think you have to be, at least have some sort of intelligence to want to play this game. Oh yeah, baby. We want that. Oh yeah. Make them big. Make them big. Make some tokens. You know, but there's always that little chance that you could help someone learn and spread the love of the game. So, like, I mean, this game's like 30 years old. I think it's like 30 years old. It started in 92, right? I would hate letting win. Yeah. I was trying to so there was this kid, he's like 12 or 13, and he We'll call him George. We'll call him George, and he, well, he seems like a shy kid, let's just say. Hello, Ben. But, you know, we were playing, and I cannot remember, you know, the unsets, the offsets? The weird ones where you do weird things in Magic. And I was trying to let him win, and he conceded right before I let him win. And I was so upset. It's like, man, I had you. I had you. I remember playing the first versions on Magic Black in the 90s. Or back in the 90s, yeah. So it's that old, yes. Well, I am 36, so I remember some of the older stuff. I remember when Sarah was good. Now Sarah is memeably bad. Memeably bad. Down to 1. Lost the first round. Took the second. Trying to take the third. Really hoping for a not board wipe, but he needs another mana to play. Where is it? That guy again. The Glyph Bridge. Yeah, that's what happens. You get older, and so I remember the original Phyrexias was whenever I really wanted to start playing. Like that was the first box I bought. Was Phyrexia. Loved it. One Life and a Dream. Yeah, that was a big dream he had if he was trying to pull that one out. Yeah. Gotta say, I've been trying to do a tokens deck for about 2 weeks. One of the first decks I ever built was a mono white soldiers deck. Like the first good deck that I built. The one that I was proud of. I didn't take any information offline or anything. But I had a bunch of soldier bunch of soldier propagation, as well as coat of arms. 4 copies of that sucker in there. I believe they made that card illegal because it's just insane. I'm gonna pull it up. Because I loved that card. Is this it? Yeah. It's only a $22 card now. That surprises me, but this was the bee's knees. You saw this come down on a token deck, and you were just done for. Yeah, each creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature on the battlefield that shares at least one creature type with it. So, Goblin Warriors, Goblin Shaman on the battlefield each get +2/+2. Whoo, baby, baby. That was my jam right there. They were pretty aggro-y, but I had a lot of planeswalkers in there and all kinds of stuff. I might still have that deck lying about somewhere. It's got to be somewhere. Yeah. And then I did a proliferate deck. When poison was good. Remember when poison was good? If they were 6/6 and they had poison, you did 6 poison damage. You ever made a rat deck? I have not. I've been looking at rat decks. I know they're popular right now, but they scare me. Also, I had a friend that plays a rat deck, and I don't like playing against it. But in standard right now, rat deck is definitely a thing that we could do. We could definitely do a rat deck. This is a good card. This is a good card. We might be in trouble here. We might be in trouble. Mono black might be a weak matchup for us. Let's do Clayfire Bricks. I mean, he definitely discards the wedding announcement, right? But Portal to Phyrexia should be good here. Oh, come on. Let me grab it. There we go. We did it. Man, wedding announcement should be good. Yes, a 6/6 did 6 poison counters. There was no toxic. In fact, when Phyrexia All Will Be One came out, I was like, what's toxic? And then I read toxic. And then I was much less interested in the set. Just because I remember poison being so brutal. Like, you hit them with a 6/6 with poison, and you colossal growth it twice, and you didn't block, they're dead. You know? I hate playing against white as black cause of exiles. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not the kind of deck we're playing. We're trying to play tokens. I've been working on tokens for a while, but we didn't really set up the sideboard yet. We have some stuff in the sideboard, of course, because I play a lot of best of, but it's just automatic. I put things in the sideboard, but we are not set up to face this particular deck at all. Maybe we need to keep that in mind before video comes out. Yeah, we are dead because this is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're dead. Bye-bye. Pardon me. Still got that cough from the kid. We're going to get Fateful Absence in here. We'll at least have something we could do against them. Disdainful Stroke, probably good. Essence Scatter, good. And we're going to have to go slowly through this one. Or quickly through this one. So we'll get rid of some of the slower stuff. We need to get rid of 5. Fading Hope's good. Consider is considerably worse. Get what I did there? Did you see that? Well, at least black can't remove artifacts. Yeah, so if we could get rolling, we're good. That's why we have Fading Hopes, Fateful Absence, Disdainful Stroke, Essence Scatter, Make Disappear. Try to slow them down a little bit. Maybe this is just too slow here. We need to be fast. Portals, I think, are still good, but maybe going down to 1 copy of them. Mondrak is just too powerful with Treasure Map. So get rid of 1 Tinker's Tote. Hate to do it. Hate to do it. Yeah, black cannot remove artifacts at all, I think. Hang on 1 second. Hopefully that was muted. I have been slowly dying over the past month or so. The cough that keeps on coughing. And enchantments. Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. Four black and a generic. Oh, that's fine. You could keep that. You want to dump a lot of mana into this card? That's fine by me. Keep the Essence Scatter up. Should we start to be a little bit aggressive? Let's get Tinker's Tote rolling. We want him to dump mana into the Sleeper. And if he feels like he can't swing with it, he might actually hold back. Remember that card, Invoke Despair? Baby, baby. That was a card. That was a card. For 3, huh? Drop this. Pass. And if he does nothing, then we blast mana into the blast zone. Don't want that on the field. Now he's got to be careful with how he plays things out. That's good. That's good for us. Pass. Opponent. Swings in with the glutton. Nothing in the graveyard. Taking his time here. Hello, hello. How's it going? Invoke Despair was quite the card in Standard. Really put black into the spotlight for a long time. Long time. Is Invoke Despair legal in Standard Brawl? I don't actually know. I don't know if it's illegal in Brawl. Maybe somebody here would know. This exile just destroy. This is just destroy. Okay, so he didn't really do anything here. We're going to put a charge counter. Pay 1. Yup. Tap away. Gotta use my mana anyway. Might as well use it to stay alive. Pop it. Gain a couple of life. We use all the mana. That's good, right? More mana. Yeah, I am relatively new to Magic. Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're enjoying it. Haven't seen it, so probably no. Yeah, probably. And in a Brawl deck, if they'd have to use... They'd almost have to do mono black in Brawl to make it really work. Let's get some tokens. Let's get some tokens going. Yeah, they made it illegal in Standard whenever Fable of the Mirror Breaker became illegal. That card was a problem in Standard. That card was a big problem in Standard. No matter what you played, you had to literally play red. Yeah, we'll sacrifice a 1/1. You literally had to play red. It was insane. Swings with the glutton. Swings with the underdog as well. Did we kill that underdog? Yeah, I think we're just chumping. I think we're just chumping for a while. As said, I don't think that our deck is really good against this particular deck. Just want to see if we can stick. I guess go to my turn. Can't really do this. I need 2 and a tap. It's acting like I can, but I know I can't. Tinker's Tote again. That's good. That is good. Go to 3. Do the thing. Tinker's Tote. Create more 1/1s. Nice little chump blockers. Keeps us in the game. Fable somehow doesn't look that OP at the first glance. No, but I'll explain it the way I explained it to a friend. Like, my buddy was just like, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look that good. We were talking about Magic. I was like, think about it. Would you play a 2/2 goblin that could create a treasure every time it attacks? Would you pay 2 for that? Yes. Would you pay 2 to discard 2 cards and draw 2 cards? Well, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Would you pay 2 or 3 for a... I was saying 2 the whole time. 3 for a creature that taps itself and creates a copy of another creature? Well, yeah, you would do all of those things. Well, me too. That's why it's so busted. That treasure was really what made it great. It was, yeah. It had a lot of, there was a lot of saltiness, especially for me because I like to play different cards than just the top 10. I like to goof around, like we're doing here. Like, there's probably no chance for me to win, but I could maybe stall long enough to sneak a wind out of it. Okay. Grow the thing. Pay 1. Yep. Huh. Interesting. Thin the deck out a little bit. Grab a plains past the turn. Let's see what he does. I'm not sold on using Blast Zone right now. And really, this is almost like a board wipe as an instant. Yep, alright, Liliana of the Veil definitely probably
the mysteries.
Kills us.
I've come for answers.
That's the best case scenario. Doesn't see the anchorage, does
I've
he?
always hated crowds.
Swing? Discard a card. Go after the glutton. Resolve. Yes, sir. Discarding planes. You have a radio voice. I always wanted to play, or wanted to go on the radio. I think that would be the coolest job ever. Get like a morning show going on. I would love that. That would be fantastic. I appreciate that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner. So we got rid of the Graveyard Trespasser here. That is certainly a plus. Sack Tinker's Toad. Now we can keep them in the graveyard. Consider. Well, I think right now our big priority is getting rid of Liliana of the Veil. Here's the thing. Did we actually turn the curve on this one? We might have. We have tons of mana available. We got rid of the Lily.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
That is a priority number 1. Now, this is going to slowly poke us to death, but we don't think it's really going to kill us all the way. He's got to do it. There's got to be 20 turns for that thing to actually kill us. Remember that homeless radio voice guy? I do not remember that. Pumped him. Cool. We like to see him dump mana. That is good. Comes on in for 3. Oh, man. What do we want to do? Well, let's consider our options here. Nope. I would have been very salty if I had drawn that. All right. Make Disappear is a little bit better. Not actually a whole lot, though. Fading Hope is fantastic. It's so funny watching them dump a lot of mana into Evolved Sleeper and then just Fading Hope. Get rid of... No, get rid of the one in the graveyard. We ain't getting that back. Yep. Create some 1/1s. Okay, we're not ready to go on the offense yet, mostly because our draws have been pretty bad. I'm actually just happy that we were able to stick this long in this match. Against this matchup is not the matchup we wanted. This ain't it, guys. This ain't it. Opponent swings. Well, we don't block that. We're taking that. I would almost pump that again to draw another card, or to draw a card. I think he's there, right? Yeah, basically. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow.
I win.
He got
You're
me there.
telling me what you know
Was super viral at the time. So he was a homeless dude that was just a radio host. It's kind of cool. I must have missed that one. You know what? I honestly think that the internet, like, most of the internet was millennials. Why is this a bad match for you? Well, here's the thing. We don't have any ways of exiling creatures. We don't have many ways of killing creatures. So we could stay alive, but there's not a whole lot of ways for us to actually kill our opponent. Now we could play this, but then this and other things plus on the Lily, and then we have to get rid of the god, right? Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? I almost missed Anchorage. Almost missed it. Opponent kills the Lily. That's the second Lily down. Bodyguard. Huh. No. No. We ain't doing it.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
Good thing we had that counter up, because we got rid of the Were-Fox Bodyguard, as well as Liliana of the Veil. He answers with an Evolved Sleeper. Pretty weak sauce, if you ask me. Yeah, the only reason why this is a bad matchup for us is we don't have a whole lot of ways to kill him. Now, I am going to be a little bit aggressive here and going with the Anchorage, just because this will eventually kill us. So we can't be as slow as I like to be. Sheoldred's Edict. No. Again, no. We have to work on basically... Oh, nope, nope. It became a good match for us. It became a good one. While the opponent is thinking, I will be right back in a jiff. And we're back. Had to step away for just a second. What happened? So he's going to grow the sleeper. Yep. You are allowed. See what he does. 3 cards in hand. We only have 2. Portal of Phyrexia on top. 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't really have the mana to cast it. That's the problem. Okay. Grows a sleeper. Does he grow him again? Probably getting some life here. Break even. We lose the Essence Scatter for the turn. It also gives us a little bit of a buffer, and we get a Lisa. That's rough. How much you cost? 3, 4, 5. My turn. We draw a dead portal. We're kind of dead. So Ooh. Keep that on top. This is not the correct way to play that, by the way. I'm not playing it correctly. I've kind of given up on the match. Let's see if we survive. No, wait, because this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. If he, yeah, and he pumps the sleeper one time, he's got the win. He's got the win. Are these map treasure tokens? Yeah, you make map tokens with the Anchorage. The Anchorage is a 2/3 bird flyer. It's still a land whenever you tap the 3 lands for it, and then you create a map token whenever it attacks. It's a lovely card. I love it. Yeah. No reason to hang out. Bye-bye. That line that I played by popping those map tokens was not the right thing to do. But usually whenever I'm dumping it all on the table, I just dump it all on the table. Pardon me once again. Man, oh man, we got time for one more match. Let's do the one match. And I only have 1 pack, so not really worth opening. Not yet, at least. But this will be the last match. Thank you guys for joining today. This is the bonus round. Coming in, BG21. Big Gamer 21? 21-year-old Big Gamer? Who is this guy? Nothing. I don't know how long you guys have been watching, but this has happened an obnoxious amount of times tonight. It is as if Wizards does not want us to play this deck. Drop the planes. Grab Attic Waste. Get it rolling. Opponent. Where are you? Huh. There he is. We get a Barons. Okay. Fine. Drop Blast Zone. Drop Clay-Fired Bricks. Doesn't the Shuffler like basic lands? Yeah, it does. It really seems like it does. And if you have any colorless lands, it just doesn't do well with those. It doesn't shuffle them like a regular human, right? It doesn't shuffle them like a human would. Well, it does know how to flood you, though. Certainly does. Pass. Now, I know Wizard says that their shuffler is fine, but in all reality, no human shuffles like that. I would, if I hired somebody to shuffle my cards for me, and they did what Wizards does to the cards, I would fire them. Beach. Wedding announcement. Let's get her rolling. Nice thing is about flooding out like this is Clay-Fired Bricks is closer than it otherwise would be. Okay. What do you get to do? You get to create a blood token. Okay, that's fine. We could chump block this for a while. Hey, more mana. Who would have thunk it? Swing in with Anchorage. Crit a map token. It's 3 and a tap. But we don't want it to tap like that. That's absolutely ridiculous. There we go. Hopefully now it won't do something dumb. 1, 2, 3. Is that doing it right? I think so. Let's see. Yeah, it's doing it right. We're good. We are good. It's most notable when you get the same cards in back-to-back games in your opening hand. Absolutely, Shuffler is great. Don't talk about that, Ben. Don't do it. Shuffler is perfect. They said so themselves. For a long time, I was actually playing different kinds of cards to see what the Shuffler would do against different things. It's kind of that predictably bad. I don't know if I ever found anything, but I always have my conspiracy theories about it. Right? You always have to have the conspiracy theories about it. But the Shuffler is not your friend. Ever. Make him return Edgar. Go away, Edgar. Cast it again. Yeah, sure, you're getting a lot of blood. But I actually don't mind. He has to dump mana into that, and we have our own form of blood right here. Fading Hope. Yep. Keep it. Keep it, keep it. Get a lot of damage off. Bam. We want the 1 up. No, we don't really care about the 1, do we? Make it big? Nah. Nah, play it right. Play it right. Sit back. Relax. Enjoy chump blocking the Angie into eternity. Here comes Edgar. Takanuma. Okay. Playing a Takanuma. Kaya. Oh, boy. And Ratadrabic. This is a Ratadrabic deck. And he picked up a Sword in the Mirthless. You know what he wants? Is he wants those flyers to block my bird. That's what he's going for. I'm thinking about letting this go. He's tapped out. Nothing happens if he deals combat damage, right? No. We're good. You do your worst. Oh, it tapped everything except for Blast Zone. Thanks. Soaring City. Clayfire bricks can be flipped. Foundation can be played first, though. But how much removal does he have? I guess it doesn't matter. We have a Fading Hope in hand. If we really need to. But we probably will not. Let's swing in anyway. Ratadrabic deck. Haven't seen one of these in a while. It's good to see again. Ratadrabic, Edgar, Angie, Invasion. Return target non-battle permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, hello. Ratadrabic comes out, huh? Is that when Ratadrabic comes? Oh, no. This is when Kaya comes. All right. That's a good move. Ouch. All right. Here's Kaya.
See this through till the end.
Probably getting rid of the OT god. Do I want to let this go? Because if I let this go... No, because I could deal the damage anyway. Kill her. It's Fading Hope. Psych! You don't get to do it. Treasure map is really good. Come on in with the anchorage. Kill the Kaya. You're tapped out. Get a map token. Love map tokens. Absolutely adore them.
This wasn't part of the deal.
We gotta consider. We got a treasure map. We can start pumping a creature to the moon. How much you cost? You cost 4. 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 Everything costs 4. Maybe we're dumping mana into Blast Zone pretty soon. But for now, I think we lead the battlefield. So we will play this. And I think we try to grow one of these dudes. Oh, yeah, baby. Yep. Keep that for sure. Edgar comes out. Okay. Hungry for more. There's a 4-2. Hasty boy. That dies. This gets blocked. What do you do? Creature tokens you control get +1/+0, have lifelink. In the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1. No, you're not allowed to have that. How much do you cost? 5. Oh, that's disgusting. Play fired bricks. Drop it like it's hot. Search for planes. Grab planes. Play planes. What do I do here? Well, we're going to want to pump this up the block. This is good too. The overtime god comes back. We don't want him getting that. But he probably will end up getting that. But we could make it painful for him. There's Soren. He finally played that Soren.
Righteous.
Oh, Red Oblivion. Okay. Ouch. There's a bat. Or there's a vampire, I should say. And he will get to flip it. All right. Well. Yikes. We're probably flipping this. We have to. We don't really have a choice now. Scry. Well, we haven't even used the first blast zone. We need to get... We need to use the blast zone. We need to clear this field out a little bit. Okay, gains a life. Markov. You gain life this turn, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. He is going to be gaining life.
My ways are not for the...
We are behind. 6 damage in the air. All lifelink. Okay. We know what we need to sideboard in. Yeah, something that could win, probably. Man. So, I'm going to go to round 2. No matter what we do here, we're going to be playing from behind. We don't have any board wipes in here, but we do have Fateful Absence to deal with the Planeswalkers. We have Disdainful Strokes, and he has a lot of things that are going to get hit by that. We got Edgar, you got Angie, you've got the Kaya, you got Soren, you got Retta Drabic. We got a lot of things that get hit by it, so we're going to run those in there. And probably go down one of these. Definitely Portal to Phyrexia. Going to be great here. Treasure maps. We need most of our mana as we get it. So that's why we're going to go down to 3 copies of it. We even had one on the field that we weren't able to really use all that often. Or at least not as often as we would have liked to use it. Fading Hope is probably a little bit weaker than Consider, though Consider is probably going down to 2 copies as well. Mondrak. We might just not have time for Mondrak in this particular matchup, though. Our deck is very slow. Very, very, very slow. But when it's good, it is very, very good. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to get this dude prepared for a video. And I always play test the crap out of things. And what better way to do that than to do it just right here on the channel? Play first. Okay, let's have a better game. Fateful Absences, fantastic for us. 2 in hand. Shuffler is not broken, it is fine. 100% fine. Cards that you sideboard in tend to go into your hand a lot. That's actually where the Shuffler is the most notable, in my humble opinion. Plaza, whatever you are. Oh, yeah, this is the one that, yeah, I don't think that card's very good. We're going to ignore it. Bada boom, bada bang, Tinker's Toe. Grab some 1/1s. Ooh, we get a Bloodfell Case. I'm actually really surprised that this mana in particular gets played a lot. Okay, we'll start trading punches. Yeah, we'll trade some punches, buddy. There you go. Build up our mana base. Tinker's Toad. Create some more 1/1s. Just like that. Pay 3 life to kill that. Edgar! There he is. This is a terrible card to kill. You don't want to kill it. You want to find a way to exile it, and we don't really have those in this particular deck. Remember, this is more of a tokens deck than a control deck. Mana Flood incoming. Yeah, no kidding. Yep, there's another mana. So we might as well use these to kind of get some tempo going. Not the greatest play ever, but we did get 4 damage off. If we're going to just race to the end, we could do that. Edgar come back down? Yes, sir. Sure does. It's just attacking, or blocking. Now we draw the Disdainful Stroke. Do the absence on that now. Pay 3. Yeah. Just like that mono black. I mean, it was white black. We seem to really be struggling against this particular deck. Bran. Amelia. Okay, opponent. Takanuma. So many things. So many things. Wow. Absolute insanity. Go to my turn. Do I want to gain a bunch of life? Do I want to kill the Thran? Let's kill the Thran. Let's draw a card. Or gain 3 life. You don't draw a card with that. Now we draw the Essence Scatter. Okay? You know what? I could use a little bit of flooding now. White and black are the strongest colors in my opinion. Yes. Absolutely. Especially their ability to grab things out of the graveyard over and over and over again. They have such good and efficient creatures. It's kind of insane. Best removal in the game. Best board wipes in the game. Some of the best creatures in the game. White and black is pretty solid. Yep. Doing his thing. Just playing solitaire over here. Go to my turn. Wayfire Bricks. We'll get a plains. Last plains in the deck. Bam. And he hasn't really attacked us at all, so we're going to sit back as well. 3, 6. We need 3 more mana for a portal. Disdainful Strokes. Nope. No Angie. Windscarred Crag. It's also rich as heck. Tons of rares. Yes. Yeah, they're the Spindy Boys. They are the Spindy Boys. Which makes it that much better whenever they fall. When they succumb to the power of mono white? Or basically mono white. Mono white with drawing cards. Oh, that's not what we wanted. We are alive. Let's see what's on top. Wedding announcement, we gotta keep it. That gives us more chump blockers. Whoops. No way. No way are we attacking into that. Not gonna happen. Bada boom, bada bang. Yeah, outside of the mana base, a lot of times I'll try to run like commons and uncommons. Right? Of course, treasure map is a rare. This is a mythic, but oh, should have used the essence scatter on the Angie and then the disdainful stroke on the Kaya. That is my bad. Why we are behind right now.
I was expecting a more impressive enemy.
Don't think we got it. Don't think we got it. Maybe we're just letting him swing in, admitting our defeat, our dying, remorseful words. But we will block one more time. And we do not have the land for Portal to Phyrexia. Man, oh man. Do this. Scry. What's on top? Yep, not gonna help. We actually need the flood. But I don't think there's enough time for us to actually even stay in this match. It is a shame. You can't win every game. But you can lose every game. That is a lesson I have learned on Arena. You can lose every one of them. Yeah, let him have his fun. You've worked hard for this. For years you have worked hard for this. Edgar, older card in standard. 7, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah. We're gonna kill. No, we can't kill anything. Alright, sure. Sure. Negative 15. Just lost. Just lost. Wow. Yeah, it was fine. Usually, if I don't get roped, I just give a thumbs up. Hey, they didn't rope me, so I'm happy with them. They did fine. But whenever they start roping, that is when I start giving the frowny face. Not the happy face, the frowny one. That's the big difference there. Man, oh man, and my lady is going to absolutely obliterate me if I do not go eat food. You know that thing that you do so people so that you don't die. I've got to do that more often. So I'm thinking about in the future making this a video. Yes, I know I use treasure map a lot. It's a good card. I really enjoy it. I really do enjoy that card. But this deck still needs a little something, and I can't quite put my finger on it. It might be better removal. We have the 4 Fateful Absences. Maybe better counter spells. We have changed the equation in here, but Dinosaurs doesn't really seem to be a very good archetype. And I think people have kind of caught on to that. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a lay down arms, but then we would have to add more planes to this deck, which is fine. We could definitely do that. Maybe go down on these Search Chrome Coast, add a couple more planes. Maybe Ossification. Ossification would have been really good there. Really, really good. So other things like, Skrelv is just not good. It's not what we want in this deck. Ambitious Farmhand, not really what we want. You see Ambitious Farmhand come down, you know it's mono white. Maybe Invasion to New Phyrexia. But I think we need a way to get treasures. I've even kind of flirted with the idea of using this card. Where is it? I just saw it. Huh. Where did it go? Let's just search for it. Yeah, the Discerning Financier. I've flirted with using this in Standard. I mean, I think it's good drafting with it. It's almost a game over kind of deal. But this in particular allows you to create treasures if your opponent has more lands than you. Maybe a sideboard piece if you won the first game, especially because you might be behind in lands just due to the sheer fact that you've gone second. And then creating the treasure is good enough, and white has trouble making treasure. I mean, you could do this. You could pay 5 to exile a non-land permanent, but at that point you have 5 mana. It's just kind of weak. Prosperous Thief could make an argument for it, but not in this deck. You want something that has a good ETB and have Prosperous Thief follow that card and then return the creature with the great ETB, and then replay and swing in with the Prosperous Thief, replay the thing with the ETB, and get some value that way. There's also things maybe like Collector's Vault. We could do something like that. Saw that the other day. Buried Treasure, I think, is okay to really push in a Portal to Phyrexia early if we need it. Portal to Phyrexia in this deck is not supposed to be the win con. It's supposed to be a support card. So maybe we're finding something different than this. But we will determine that. You'll see it in the video when it comes out. I'm going to mess around with some other stuff like that. But phone is kind of starting to chirp because lady is calling me down for the food thing that humans have to do. But I just wanted to come live for a little while. A couple hours. Going on about 3 hours now. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks a lot, guys. We will be doing more stuff like this, and I'm doing something over on Twitch as well. I'll put the thing right here. That right there is my Twitch stuff. Wait, but there's a space there. Hang on. It's going to be this. Free to play, not FWP, F2P, right? And the only reason why the F2P is on there, the free to play, is literally because CoffeeStout was already taken. Other people have taken the name. Missed your streams, Coffee. Yeah, well, I'm going to be doing them a lot more often. You got in on the tail end of things. I'm glad you actually joined. Want to see more? Get well soon. It's almost gone. I would not have been able to do a live all last month and the month before. It was insane, the amount of coughing. Like any of the videos I've been doing lately, they're very heavily edited because of this cough. And if you've noticed now, the cough isn't nearly as intense and it's almost not even there anymore. So things are going to start picking up with the channel. And miss you hanging out, man. Yeah, come on back anytime. And we're going to be doing this a lot more often. We're going to have to get a schedule for things. And on Twitch, we're going to be building out a schedule and all that stuff. Brand new platform over there. So that's coming down the line as well. And I'm thinking about, since I playtest things so much before I actually post a video, while I'm playtesting, I might as well just go live. Because I talk to myself while I play Magic anyway. It's just what I do. As my lady, I never shut up. I don't stop talking. So, it's kind of perfect that I will just live stream it and do what I do best and just talk out my butt until hopefully something good comes out. But yeah, that's going to start picking up, man. I do appreciate you hanging out, though. But we're going to have to end things right here. Thank you guys for joining today. Make sure you do all the YouTube stuff. I mean, I feel like I'm ending a video here, but we don't have to be like that. We can just end it on a nice note of bye.